It's Corey and Denise from Does Size Matter, and we are at the Calgary RV Expo today. I'm so super excited because I get to do a lot of new and different types of rigs. In today's video, we are going to show you the 2020 Unity 24MB, but you can see the construction video separately. I'll put it up in the corners at the end, and you can check that out there to get more info on the actual construction details, or come along on an adventure. But don't forget to hit subscribe, do that now, and then let's go take a tour of this. The other detail I want to share with you, whether you buy new or used or any other product, whether it be a B, B+, a trailer, whatever, go to rvreviews.net, and there you'll learn tons of stuff about the different models and manufacturers and things like that, and then you can narrow it down, and when you get to that specific one, they'll even give you more information on that. I'll put the link in the description so that you can go to rvreviews.net and check them out too. So let's get talking about the Unity 24MB. It's on the Mercedes chassis, so that's a nice feature, and lots of people have different pros and cons about which one they want to go with. Go look at the construction video, we talked about that some more there, but this is a nice chassis to have. The color on this one's really nice. They do have full body paint, 3 coats of paint and 2 coats of gel coat, so that's nice. And you can see that the Unity is a wide body. This particular Unity even has a slide in it, so that's kind of cool. So remember, we're talking about, call it whatever you may. Is it a C? Is it a B? Is it a B+? There's all these sort of different categories. I think officially it's a C, but it's a small C. It's wide body, so it's bigger than a B, and that's where the B+ comes from. Whatever, it's cool. I like the space, and it's really, this is a luxury product. So that's where you get this wide body piece, and it comes around the slide here. I think a feature that I want to share with you about the slide is that the compartments come out when the slide comes out. It's not unheard of, it's quite common actually, for the compartments to stay back in the chassis, and you got to climb under the slide to access them. So that's important. Also, this slide, you need to know, is built in the exact same way, floor, walls, roof, everything, as the actual house of the leisure travel van is. So that's important. The mechanism that is being used is the Schwintek mechanism, which is perfectly appropriate for this size and weight of slide. They do have good rubber seals on there, and can you see the flap is there too? So that's important to help keep water out, keeps everything sealed. Let's go up to the top. You can see that the slide has the awning topper over, or the slide topper over it, like an awning. Those are a must for us. They keep all of the debris and rain and anything from getting on top of your slide and then getting stuck in there or getting inside. So we love that. Let's take a look at this compartment. Fiberglass doors. This has this different kind of latch on it, which I do quite like. Coming down, you can see inside the space. Now remember, all the compartments on the Unity are a galvanized steel, and they are coated underneath. Helps with moisture, helps with sound, helps with insulation, so that's all good there. They've got really quite good latches, hinges to keep them up, so I like that. Let's see what's in this one. Okay, so that's just another storage space. And Corey, can you show them that insulation on the side there?
There? Oh.
There, I just want to show you that. That's a place for your sewer hose. Yes, you get a 30 amp connection here. And let's go into their private space. We're just coming in to do some filming, right? You don't mind. Say hi to everybody. So this is a feature that I really like, which is the Truma AquaGo, and it has the Comfort Plus. So you can have the on-demand hot water, plus there's that little extra reservoir there, so you don't have to worry about running the water, draining out of your tank, filling your gray tank while you wait for the water to heat up. It's all ready to go. Let's go down and take a look at the tires. I am not a tire expert. I keep telling you guys all that, but I know people want to know more about the tires. So we've got an aluminum wheel, an LT215/85R16 tire. It is a Continental Van Contact AS, and it's a mud and snow. I think that's everything I've got for you folks. So hopefully that gives you some information with which to answer any questions you might have about tires. Let's take a look in this compartment here. See, I do like these latches, and they stay up nicely. It's not going to come down and bonk you. It's got a good hinge on it. So this is your utility bay. So you got your winterizing valves, you've got your hookups here for your satellite, your water fill, your outdoor shower. You can hook up here. There's a plate here so that you can run your hoses down. Then we move on over to your water pump, your propane shutoff, your tank flush, propane hookup. So that's kind of cool, right? Here are your pulls for your valves, and this has a macerator on it. I didn't know a lot about macerators, so I asked. And what I learned is that underneath, where you would usually hook up your sewage hose and then take it to the sani dump or the hole at your site, they have the macerator pump hooked up. So you would open your valves, and then it grinds it all up into a much lesser, easier amount to dispose of, and it goes through this, and it has a pump that pumps it out. So this hooks onto this, and that goes into the hole. Pros and cons here. If you are on the move, going to sanis all the time, sani dumps, this is simple, clean, less mess. You're not hooking up under there all the time, and it's already done for you. You just pump it out into your sani. The thing that might be a bit of a challenge is if you're doing a long-term stay, and that is only a challenge because you don't have your hose hooked up all the time. So you'd have to come out and do this each time that you wanted to empty your tanks. Now, if you had a problem with your macerator pump, or if you wanted to stay for a really long time, you can just unbolt that pump and hook up your regular sewer hose, which does come with the rig. Just hook it up and put it to the dump just like you normally would. So you do have choices if that's what you want, but this does give you the simple and quite tidy cleanup from your tanks. So let's go around back. You have the fully insulated fiberglass back cap. It does have the backup camera in it. And remember, the bumper and all the fenders and things like this are made by Leisure Travel Van themselves. And it's perfectly integrated. All of the paint, everything comes in nicely. You've got a hitch here. And I believe this is going to tow about 5,000 pounds for you, so I'll try and confirm that number for you. But you can do some towing. Now, I just wanted to check about, this does have 4-point hydraulic jacks on it as well. So that's kind of nice too. Let's go around the other side. Coming around to the rear passenger side of this Unity, there is a storage door here, and when you open that, you get quite a tall amount of storage. Now, this is great storage. I just don't know what we would do with it, right? Like, we would need a ladder. We'd have to store a ladder in here just to be able to access this and get our stuff in there. So, I mean, depending on you, like say you had golf clubs, like they would fit in there quite nicely. But for us, this is a bit tall. I do see that it is heated, so that's kind of nice. And then it has like a rack thing there that slides back and forth so you could hang things as well. I mean, so it's great, and it does have, straps so that you could secure things up against the wall, that kind of thing. And then down here is more storage, another compartment there. Propane quick connect below down here. And then moving over to this one, what do we got? Okay, so here's where your generator is. You get the Cummins Onan 3600 propane generator. So that's kind of nice too. And remember, all of these compartments are heated and insulated. Moving over, this is the outdoor table that comes with the rig. Now I'm assuming that it's going to have to fit into that storage space there, but it hooks right onto the side of the Unity and, you know, has fold down legs, so it's kind of handy to have an outdoor table, and it's right under your electric awning, which has great LED lighting. You also get the frameless windows, and they'll be thermal pane windows. People really love those, and they look nice too. There's good outdoor lighting on this. And down here, we have some more storage. And your inverter's in there as well. So, I mean, there's a fair amount of storage on this particular one. Also, moving over, this is your electric metal step that's going to slide in and out. And I always like this feature with the lighting in the handle, and then you still have the lighting up there. You get a pretty decent door, but it's either open or closed. There's not really an in-between setting for it. I wish there was. You get a good screen door that's reinforced, got your bug thing, hooks up nicely, and I do like having a window in the door. And that takes us around to the passenger side. Now there is lighting up there as well, and the all-important to us running board. We love that feature. So now let's go inside and check it out. Come on. This is nice, right? I mean, we're back to dark woods, but I think there's a few different color combos and things that you could choose in here. Okay, so sitting down in this cockpit chair, because I think both of these can rotate. You've got the ultra leather. There's a spot for a table here, which would be a good workstation for us. But I want to point out, Corey, could you show them this? I just want to point out that this is not the table setup that we like, because you have to step on this button and you have to turn the post in there. And in our experience, we've had a lot of trouble with that type of table system. So I wish that was a little bit different. But the point is, we've got a workstation here, which is what Corey and I need. We need two tables where we can both be working at the same time. So this has that.
So I want to talk about the cockpit of the Unity 24MB. It is on a Mercedes chassis, as you probably know. It's very typical of a Mercedes van type console. You've got your smart wheel with your everything for your stereo tuning, your Bluetooth capabilities on it. It does have paddle shifters. According to the speedometer, it'll do 200 kilometers an hour. So everything's very accessible. Ergonomically, it's very good, like I would expect in any consumer type vehicle these days. The seat controls are actually on the door, which I love, because you don't have to reach way down to get to them. You can actually see them as you're doing it. I don't know where the jack, the leveling system controls are. I don't see them on the console here, so maybe they're at one of the other control centers. But yeah, easy to get in, easy to get out. I really like it.
And you think you could reach everything?
I do. If I could adjust this seat, the power's off right now. If I could adjust this seat forward and I had my backrest, I do think I could drive it without any modifications.
There's some storage here, which you could like hang jackets and things in. And that's the post there for this table. And then there is more storage down here. I mean, we could put shoes and things in there, which would be handy for us. Then you move up, so storage, and there's a panel back here to access, the running of your coach. Then some more storage. You got a safe here. I would have liked it if they had put the same kind of latch on this that was on the other cabinets. And then some more storage there. This is the 24 MB, and it is really versatile. And so we're going to show you all the choices, but right now it's set up as a dinette. So you can sit here. I mean, these are kind of giant chairs for us. I don't know that we'd feel overly comfortable sitting in these chairs as a dinette, but I mean, it's very functional. And this is the slide piece too, just for your reference. So you've got a good sized table. This table then folds up. These chairs can turn around to be recliners, or I believe it can also make into a couch. So we are going to ask the rep and the salespeople here to change this all up for us, because we can have a dinette, we can have loungers, I believe we can have a couch, and more importantly, this whole thing is going to come down and give us a Murphy bed. So we do like that. And the feature that I love about this particular Murphy bed is you can leave all your bedding on it. My big problem, not mine, Corey's has it too. Our big problem when you have to make up a bed is the making up of the bed. I don't want to have to use up my storage space for linen. I don't want to have to stretch a sheet out when I'm tired and I just want to go to sleep. I just want the bed made. So I like the idea that all I got to do is pull this down and I have a made up bed. So I like that.
Put this down. Put your cushions wherever you want. Just like that, thank you. Unlock it. So then when unlocked it is, then we just pull. There you go, full-size queen bed. And you can keep all your bedding on here.
Yay!
Pillows, blankets, there's a strap that goes across.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you don't have to make it all the time.
And
There's still full walk around.
Yeah.
don't those pull out so that you
and
can
those,
lounge?
Those will pull out so that you can lean back and while you're watching TV. The
Yeah.
windows will open, you'll get a breeze.
You've got lighting.
Yeah.
Now, question, when it's up, is it's loungers,
Yes.
dinette, is it a couch too?
No. If you order it without the Leisure Lounge Plus, then you can have it with the couch as
Okay,
well.
so a choice.
It's a choice. Yeah.
Excellent. I love that you can leave your bedding on it.
Yes.
It's just
Well, yeah.
so usable that way, right?
I mean, it might be a little bit messy, but you straighten it out and go to bed. Yeah. You're not pulling blankets and whatever out.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I ask one more question? When the slide is in,
You can still do it.
okay,
You
perfect.
just can't obviously walk around anymore. You'd
Right.
be crawling, but yeah, if you were in a pinch, you can still put it down. You bet.
Yeah. When you're doing those late night pullovers, right?
Yeah.
We do it all the time. Pull into Walmart. You don't necessarily want to open the slide and everything, but you can still have a fully functional made up bed.
Yeah.
So how, you said this comes, you're gonna lean up against it.
All this. And we're done. Here we go.
And oh, so these fold down. Okay, that was a question we had. And then how do they turn?
Right here.
Okay, and then you put these back on. And you've got your side table for when they're loungers.
Yeah.
And both these still swivel.
And these will both swivel around, yeah.
Over to this side, I did notice something else. First of all, you got the nice access to the fire extinguisher, but there's this little piece here that folds down over the step so that you can come up and reach all of your access panels, because this is, you know, where your freshwater, black tank, all of those kinds of numbers are, where you can manage your batteries, your generator, that kind of stuff. So that's all up there, so it's kind of nice to have that. And you also get the nightshade for the window in the door. So I like that. So it's also good to mention that all solid surface Corian counters in here. So the TV rises up out of here, so you get more here. So imagine this down. This would all be more sort of countertop space. You can watch the TV also through this. So when it's down, you can still be watching TV down there. It's probably not as convenient, but you know, it's there. You also get storage space up here. So there's this area. I don't know if you can, there's a sound bar thing in there, so it kind of limits this space. But there's also this one, and I do like these latches better. What I don't like is that I can't even see in there, and it's a bit high for me, and I would have rathered this all be storage, but I guess they had to put this someplace. So that's why that's there. I do like all of the lighting that's underneath. It's kind of subtle and nice. So what you can't see is that there's a big window behind here, and you know, it opens up so you get lots of light. You get the MCD day and night blinds, and down here, oh, more gadgetry, electronics, all that kind of stuff, and your fuse box. So while I'm down here, all of this stuff too is electric, and I'm noticing that there's USB ports in the side of the chair, kind of nice. The flooring is a vinyl flooring. It's going to be easy to clean. It looks really nice, and I think it's a pretty durable flooring as well. So looking up, you've got all LED lights. You've got the wonderful sunroof that opens up, and what I like about that, first of all, most sunroofs don't open up, but this one also has a screen that pulls across, or a nightshade that pulls across, so very versatile. Again, I'm not sure where we'll keep our stool in this rig, but we're going to need it to be able to open and close that. Then let's go back into this kitchen. Now, so here in the kitchen, everything's a trade-off. We're in a small rig, don't forget. And so you get a small kitchen. This is, again, the solid surface Corian countertop. You get a 2-burner propane stove. Generally, I like more than that, but I'm in a small rig, so I got to take what I can get. You get a stainless steel backsplash, and you get these little clips that slide in here, so that can help hold things up for you, or place to hang things. So back here, there is also a garbage can back there, and that's some more countertop space, as you will. There's electric back there, and you get the undermount stainless circle sink with the nice tap. What I like about this is that you can put this in, use it as countertop space, and there's still an opening. So if I were to turn this, you could still be running water in here and using the sink while using the countertop space. You do get a nice sized window which is opening, and again the day and night blinds with the lighting underneath. Cabinetry up here, nice. This one's got a shelf in it, a bit too high for me, but it's there. So going down, here's your cabinet space. So it's kind of tight. It's always tight under a sink because you've got the sink and plumbing. So moving down, you do get 4 drawers here. I'm finding them a little bit tough to open, but you just got to really yank directly from the front. They are on nice gliders. They've got good space. I am not 100% sure in this rig where I would put things like pots and pans. It's a trade-off, right? So there's also this little extra flip up here to give you some extra countertop space. I'm just noticing in the different floor plans that there are better kitchen options for me. But you do get a fridge that I love. I think this is the coolest fridge ever. First of all, quite big, 3-way, and so you get a freezer, and you get a fridge. That's quite nice. And because these are small rigs, and one person's over there, and one person's over here, and you're trying to move back and forth, you get to do it this way too. How cool is that? I just think it is so functional, and I love that. You also get a small but functional convection microwave. So yeah, you got to learn how to cook and convect, but you can do that. And you get a large pantry. So I love slide outs, and that's a great use of space. And you get everything in there. Then you come back into a big, luxurious bathroom for this small of a rig. I mean, this is big. You get a huge shower. It's very cool. Corey, you'll like these, right? So this is something I want to mention about the quality of a product, because we see these kinds of doors in many different rigs, but this just glides seamlessly and perfectly. It's really nice. So you get this full shower, you get really nice fixtures, you get a big sunroof, got some fancy lighting in here. I'm not sure that, would you use the lighting in the shower?
Oh, why not?
Okay. Okay, but you get, this is very nice. It's functional, it looks good. You get quite a nice shower pan bottom that is not squishy or weak anywhere. So I like that. I really like this. For a small rig, you're getting that solid surface Corian with the built-in sink, nice tap, good place to put things and slides back and forth. This is a nice level of mirror, and you get storage behind it. So I really like that too. And there is electric here and more storage down here, right? That's quite a bit of under sink storage. So I like that. And over here, you get your Dometic porcelain toilet, foot flush, and it has a sprayer. That's just for cleaning. Okay, just so you know, it's for cleaning. You also get more storage up here and a nice towel rack. I like that. And it's got a vent up there. Okay, so there's another feature here that they've taken out. And I get why they've taken it out, because in these shows, these are the types of things that get damaged. But there is actually a slider door that goes across here. Then there's all this extra storage here. Wow. I can't even tell where that ends. Oh, it's right there. That's a lot in there. And then more there. And I see this is where the table that you would put on the post up front is. So this is big storage. Plus you get two of these drawers. You get ducted heating throughout. You get ducted AC throughout. And I mean, it's very spacious. I like it. Now for the numbers on the 2020 Unity 24MB, meaning the Murphy bed. So let's go over these. The GVW is 11,030 pounds. The wheelbase 170 inches. The length 25 foot 1 inch. The width 7 foot 11 inches. The height, including the AC up there, is 10 foot 6 inches. The interior height 6 foot 5 inches. Freshwater capacity is 25 gallons. Black capacity is 29 gallons. And the gray is 37 gallons. The fuel is 24.5 gallons. The propane 15 gallons. And the exterior storage capacity comes in at 55 cubic feet. So, I mean, depending on which one you're looking at, there's quite a bit of a difference in storage. Now, just want to go over a few of the other things. You do get a 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter, and you do get the two AGM batteries, and the AC 15,000 BTU ducted, and it does have a heat pump. The furnace is 16,000 BTUs ducted, and again, not in the floor, but throughout the furniture and things like that. The bed size, this Murphy bed, is a 68 inch by 76 inch. So when you flip it down and then pull out that extra piece, the refrigerator is a 2-door 3-way 6.7 cubic foot fridge and freezer. People wanting to know about TVs. Let's see. the 40-inch LED with the lift on it there. Also, you get the Wi-Fi extender with the WineGuard Connect thing. Let's see, and then I mean, there's a whole host of optional things. So this rig is in super high demand. It's just so versatile, and it's the right size, and you can take it so many places and do many things with it. So if this is the one you're getting, please let us know in the comments, because that's super exciting, and we want to hear what your thoughts are. Hit the like button. Otherwise, don't forget to hit subscribe. Click on one of these links at the end where you'll get the construction video, and you will be able to see some of our adventures. And thanks for watching.